Homesdale Radio. Sponsored by FanDuel.co.uk. The next generation of fantasy football.
Very shortly. In the meantime, we've got another Skyper. I think it's Lucy, who's a Crystal Palace fan. Lucy, you there?
I'm here.
Let's hear it for Lucy. How you doing, Luce? How you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Are you guys all right?
We are all the better for speaking to you, Luce. Where are you Skyping from tonight?
Well, I'm actually in Northampton.
Northampton Town?
I'll walk through that.
Yes.
And yet you're a Crystal Palace fan. How does that work?
Oh, well, it's my dad. He's been a fan for God knows how long. And I used to live in South London, and we moved up to Northampton a good few years ago now, but we still go every home game, and I go to the away games. So
you don't miss a game?
Pardon?
You don't miss a game?
I miss the odd game, but not the home games.
Okay, Luce, so you don't need me to tell you it's been a terrible start to the season. What's going wrong there?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to keep positive because social media at the minute is in absolute meltdown. Obviously, we've lost Yannick this week with potentially losing Mila Jednak. It's apparently as good as done to Aston Villa.
Hang on, that's breaking news. So who's going to Aston Villa?
Potentially, it's not official yet, but it's I think he's been seen there tonight. Mila Jednak, our old captain. So
this is a breaking rumour, or what we like to call on FanTV, a broomer. You can tweet us with your broomers at FanTV UK, or like Lucy, Skype us with a broomer. We'd love to see your broomers. Don't do that. That is awful. That is awful. We would love to see your broomers, though. You can call us on the FanTV channel. So tell us about that broomer, Luce. So who's going to Villa, and is there any official word on this as yet?
There's no. Apparently, there was a tweet from the Villa chairman, but, and there's been sort of pictures going around of Jedinak at the Villa ground tonight. But yeah, there's big rumours that former captain, leader, legend Mila Jedinak is off to Villa. I think for around 4 million is the rumoured amount. Oh,
that is nice! A lovely broomer there from Lucy. It's our first official fan broomer. That's lovely. Luce, £4 million. That's a massive loss for the club, if that broomer's true, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely. If he goes, I'll be absolutely gutted. He's been sort of a real strong figure within the squad. He's one of the many bearded men within our squad as well. He's got a fantastic set of facial hair, but he's done so much for us. He's really guided the team over the last few years. He was there when we got promotion, and it'll be a massive hole in the team. And I know, like, just from looking at social media, like the players that have like Instagram and stuff like that, they're all so fond of him, and I think the fans are going to find it really tough to see him go.
Luce, you do love a bearded gentleman at your club, do you not?
Who told you that?
Well, I think it's clear for all to see. Are you the hipsters of the league?
Yes, I'd say we are. Yeah, we're the hipsters of the league. I think that's a good mantle to have.
Luce, the problem is, though, in all seriousness, is you're losing centre forwards. You're not replacing them.
Yeah, that is a very sore subject at the minute. I mean, it's very difficult time at Palace at the minute. We had a really good start to the transfer window. We brought in some fantastic signings in. James Tompkins at centre-back, we've got Andros Townsend, and we've also got Stephen Mandanda in goal. But, our real problem, and it has been for a few seasons now, is that we have no prolific striker. And, the Palace fans are chomping at the bit for an announcement. And, today we had another bid for Christian Benteke rejected.
What was the bid?
We offered 23 million with 7 million add-ons, and
you're kidding.
It's been rejected. So the whole fan base has just gone completely wacko thinking we're never going to sign anybody, or, but I'm confident that the chairman and Puds are working really hard to get something over the line.
Okay, Luce.
This is the thing. I think the Palace fans forget that the transfer window closes at the end of the month.
So time is short.
We still have a couple of weeks to get something over the line. I know the season started. I know that, it takes time to embed players within the squad, but I think we've just got to have a little bit more faith, and it'll be all right.
Okay, Luce, big loss for you in the shape of Yannick Bolasie to Everton. He's gone for £25 million, apparently. That's a big hole for you to try and fill, isn't it?
Yeah. Yannick is certainly a huge character, and, he's very popular amongst the fans and within the club and the squad. He used to do Snapchat for the club, and he used to be quite funny. He used to joke around with the players, and on the pitch, we've all seen it. He showboats. He's got skills, but the last season, he struggled to reach form. And overall, the time we've spent in the PL, he's only scored 9 goals.
Well, on that note, Luce, let me just come in there and just ask our Speedo brothers on the line from FanTV sofa how they feel about the addition of Yannick Bolasie to the Everton squad. You heard Lucy say he's got the skills to pay the bills. Are you excited about him?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just a welcome addition. We've got De La Feu, who is pretty much a similar type of player, but I think he's got a bit more about him, Bolasie. He's got a bit more pace. He can go. It's very similar, but it's a good start. 25 million is a lot of money for someone who's only scored 9 goals in the Premiership.
Well, with that in mind, is it too much to pay for someone who's only scores 9 goals?
In this climate, is it really? It's not really, is it?
Are you surprised? Sorry, but Luce, back to you. Are you surprised that anyone's come in and paid that much for him? Bearing in mind, as you mentioned, he only scored 9.
Yeah, I think. He's a unique footballer. He does have the skills, and I do think it is a lot of money. And I know within the Palace fans, a lot of people are kind of like laughing, thinking, you know what, Everton, we mugged you right off. Considering, it's a good sideways move for him, and I think that if he has been unhappy at Palace.
Luce, let me come in there. I've got to pick you up on that point. Sorry, because we're running out of time tonight. Luce's words, not mine. Do you feel that you've been mugged right off, Everton fans?
No chance. If you look at what Chelsea are willing to pay for Lukaku, Chelsea are getting mugged off.
Is Lukaku going, Luce? We're hearing rumours that Lukaku was going to go from Palace to Chelsea.
No, Lukaku from Everton.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. He scored 20 goals, Lukaku, for Everton.
Played every game. Yeah. It's the only centre forward we've got.
You think he's going to go?
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to be there, then go anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we need to get some strikers in before he does leave. You know. But I think that's going to happen. I think something else going to happen before the end of the season.
Luce, just on a different note as well, because you spent a lot of time earlier on tonight talking about Joe Hart and the fact that Joe Hart again is on the bench. Manchester City now winning 5-0 tonight in their Champions League qualifier. An Aguero hat-trick there for Manchester City. And he's also missed 2 penalties as well, I'm hearing as well. Missed 2 penalties. He should have had 5. Man City 5-0. Luce, is rumoured that Joe Hart might be coming to Everton. How would you feel about that? That's the rumour on social media. It's a broomer. It's a broomer.
A broomer. Oh, how many broomers have we seen this transfer window?
Quite a few broomers. There's been a few broomers.
Doesn't really bother me, really.
More broomers to come.
I'm more interested in what Palace are doing, From what I can see, Everton have been linked with a hell of a lot of players this window. So, good luck to them. But I'm more interested in Palace. And I think, no offence, but I think Joe Hart deserves a better club, maybe.
Whoa, big words there from Luce.
We might be coming in for another one of your players.
Okay, so Luce, thank you so much for Skyping in. Just finally, just to reiterate, Yannick Bolasie has gone to Everton for £25 million on the Pogba scale, the keepy uppy scale. That's one keepy uppy there. That's one time 25 million. Luce, some sensational rumours from you. Thank you so much for Skyping in. Will you Skype in again, Luce?
Yeah, I certainly will. Thanks, guys.
Pleasure speaking to you, Luce. Please Skype in again. Brilliant.
Finish the town.